What's going on, y'all? We are live. We are back. The storm after state, man.
The storm after state.
God dog, hey, it's almost national time. Everybody getting ready to change up their gear. It's cold down here. We about to get ready to hit Florida for about a week and a half. We're gonna see how it goes down there. But Texas sports, y'all. Back with the usual crew, man. Who we with, man? Who we got here?
Man, Corey, y'all know what it is. We back one more time before we hit Florida.
Y'all already know Coach Herb in the building as usual. Got this pre-nationals aura about myself, you know. It's kind of a release for me, you know, from the regular season, get down to this next tier stuff. You know, I get to go enjoy. I'm not so much tied into working, so to speak, but I get to enjoy some good football. I get to enjoy some good lifestyle type stuff. So be on the lookout for that.
Now, speaking of
you know,
working, we have to talk about how Ern was working at the Star.
You know what? Hey, I love how she went straight on into that, man.
Mr. Dapper.
Say, did y'all see my boy down there looking like the real Brian Gumble?
Man.
Hey, my boy came in that mud fresh, fly. Hey, so what inspired the suit that day, man?
well, you know, I got a request from a dear crew member of mine. He said, you know, we gonna step it up a little bit, and I felt compelled to do so because
She threw it in there.
look, I felt compelled to do so because Coach Lenny, say man, Coach Lenny from Pac Prime, man, really inspired me. He and his crew, his boys. When I saw his boys show up at the gate, you know, to come in, and they were all dressed up with the bow ties, I felt compelled. You know, once Corey put the key in my back, it was a no-brainer for me. I'm like, I'm used to this. Let's do this. So I felt like, you know, hey, let's really show them that we're giving all that we have to offer to this platform. So it was a no-brainer for me, man. I enjoyed that I was able to do that.
But you know
for
what?
us.
It didn't take much convincing. You know what I mean? I just threw it out there. He kind of looked at me like, you serious? And I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. You know what I mean? And he made it happen, man. So, again, a testament, you know, to this man. And we really, man, try to give these kids the ultimate experience.
Yes.
So, man, I was excited. I walked in the room. I said, oh, okay. My man, great from top to bottom. I loved it, man.
It was an outfit change.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, then he walked back into his Texas sports gear.
Yeah.
Hey,
That was dope.
it went right back into his regional director mode.
I call him Stephen A. Irv.
Hey,
I love it.
Minus the coonism, minus the coonism, minus the
throw
coonism.
that. We can't
But
stand
you know,
Stephen.
it's okay. You know.
Stephen A. Irv. Yeah, that was dope, man.
But fellas, hey, man, let's talk a little bit about it, bro. I know we didn't, you know, it was holiday week last week, so we didn't have a show to recap the Division II state weekend.
Yeah.
We had a lot of games in there, man. We played at the Star in Frisco, and it lived up to everything it was supposed to be.
Yes,
Man,
it did.
shout out to everybody who came in there and competed. Our conference in Denton with Denton County, our conference down south with the SEC, East Texas Conference was here, and DFW was there. All four conferences in Division II came in that thing and showed out.
Yep.
I think we only had one game that got out of hand, was it? Out of the day? Was it only one, or do we have any? It's like every game was a very competitive game.
Yes.
If you saw the first in our Division II Smile, which was IBTT and
Oh, man.
and the Steelers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
To lose
Yeah.
that game, 52 seconds left to go in the game.
Yes. On a
And you
fumble
fumble,
six.
and they scoop and score to go win the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To lose a state championship game.
Yeah.
Boy,
I
to
was,
see the excitement and the sadness.
I was hurt for Cookie, man. I was
Yeah.
hurt. I was excited for IBTT, you know what I mean, for it to have a finish like that, but the Steelers had the game.
The game was over.
The game was over.
Yeah.
And man, Cookie, if you get on here, man, I wanted to ask you a million times, man, but we were tired of trying to run them fields. Man, why did you take a knee on that ball? I mean, literally, if he took a knee, the ball game was over. So, me personally, man, I get sensitive when it comes to these kids. And at the end of the game, those kids coming across, man, and them Steelers kids, man, they was hurt, man.
Big time.
And I just, I always try to encourage them, man, hey, keep balling, great game. And it really was from both sides. Yes. But, Cookie, why you didn't kneel that ball, man?
Christina said my poor baby still hurts. Hey, but you know what?
Lorenzo's mom.
Yeah,
okay.
But the game was good football.
Yeah.
And
Both teams played
And
great.
shout out to the SEC. Shout out to the. I think everybody here in South Texas sometimes they can't play. They can't do
They came
they came on all levels and they balled. It was good football. It was. I mean,
Smash mouth.
Shout out to Denton.
Yeah.
Doing what they did. That Spartan 12 looked real good. They had one or two players on that team.
Number 21.
I can't wait to see them in All Stars.
Oh, yeah,
Because
no
what they were
doubt.
telling me, they 12U All Star team is about to be real good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But shout out to both conferences, man. Every game was good. The 8. So recapping it real quick. So 8U IBTT, Coach Drew over there and his staff pulled that one out. The 10U game, the Steelers, Alice Steelers pulled that one out against IBTT in a real good game. Also
It was a
in that
really
one.
good game.
They had that number. Was it number 1 for the Steelers on 10U? I want to see who got the player of the game.
Mookie.
Yes.
Mookie.
Oh, yeah.
Dog.
I knew he was gonna be cold when I seen his name.
Say,
That's Mookie.
Hey, and he got swag with it too.
Yeah, man, good size.
When
Yeah.
he came up there, I did the awards with him. That kid got swag. Dog. He said, "Man, I said, I gotta get you." So I went and pulled some hoodies. I said, "Here, take this and put this on, man." He said, "I'm the MVP. I need something, man."
Yeah.
That
He was
joker had
well
swag.
deserving because
Yeah.
he came in and he did
He
his
definitely
thing.
be a kid to watch.
Oh,
as
no
he get
doubt
older.
about it.
For
No
sure.
doubt
Great
about
athlete.
it. Worth watching. Yes. Definitely worth watching.
Say, Curry said the core lose a bet because he got his Havoc beanie on.
Hey, Chris, I was gonna address
Oh,
that.
hey.
I always say to all our organizations, man, we get this gear, we gonna rock it. Now, I ain't gonna rock it at the field because if I had this on and have it won in the last second, whoever they beat, they will swear to God that I wanted them to win. But all the gear that I get from squads, man, I do wear it.
You do,
And
yeah.
so today I had on some blue. I looked at my little beanies, and this was the one that looked good with it. So, hey, Chris, I love you, baby. You see what it is. Let's get ready for Nationals.
Say, and look, we want gear.
Yes, please
Look,
bless our game.
Look, Funky Town all over. TCU done dropped their
bless
stuff.
our game.
Pack way or no way right there. Hey, I'm rocking my stuff next week when we go to Nationals. Both of them gonna be there playing, doing their thing.
I got Pack Girl, TCU, Havoc.
When Deb stayed at the dog, she gave me
I got a
plenty.
dog
Hey,
shirt,
Deb
yeah.
made sure I stayed in DFW.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When we went to
Exactly.
Nationals, I was rocking my DFW
sure.
stuff.
Let me speak to that. Because see, one thing about us as a league, when we get to nationals, we represent everybody. So listen, we leave Monday. If y'all got gear, we gonna rock it. That's just what we do.
Straight up.
Straight up. Hey,
We want the gear.
hey, is it not a Texas sports takeover?
Hey,
That's how I feel.
Say, we rock with these kids, man, the long way.
Yes.
There's about I'm gonna say 200 kids that wear that. I rock with all of them from top to bottom.
Exactly,
And so it's probably 5,000 kids throughout this whole league. So, hey man, if y'all got the gear, and you ain't got to give it to me, I'll buy mine. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna support the cause. So man, send it to me. I'm gonna get it. I done shot a couple of kids that's going down there. Parents need, man. Hey, we rock with the kids.
Rachel
So
said,
let us know.
let me send some GBT stuff then. GBT cheer.
And I still
Straight
almost
up.
having that pink shirt that they had when they went down to Houston.
Yeah.
That was my favorite Havoc.
Now, that Havoc pink outfit,
shirt,
y'all, that was
yeah, that
dope.
was my
That was
So
dope.
get Jazz one, Chris. You heard it. Get a one. Yeah.
But back to what we was on the Division II state weekend. I was recapping. So 10U Steelers won on 12U. Denton Spartans.
Denton Spartans.
Very good game. Very
Yeah.
good game. Spartans had some dogs though on that
They
squad.
had some dogs
They definitely
on
had
that.
some dogs
too.
on that team.
We kind of knew that the Denton Spartans on that level was tough. 21 linebacker. 21. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That kid
He was
Say, man,
flatlining.
a monster. Do you hear
kid
me?
was coming
He
down
was
there.
A
flatlining.
monster. You hear me?
He a pretty good sized kid, and he run from sideline to sideline too.
Worth watching.
Yeah.
Worth watching. He will be mentioned next year. I see it
I
already.
can't wait to All-Star Weekend.
Oh, yeah, no
See,
doubt
the thing
about
about
it.
All-Star, which we'll talk about All-Star later on, but that we're going to get to recognize all these kids that weekend.
Absolutely.
And talk about all these kids, and everybody will get to know. We have a lot of kids that we consider household names right now, and if you want to say that for the youth sports sector, there's a lot of kids that we just know off the top of our head.
Exactly.
And it's a lot of dogs in this league, and that's the beautiful thing about this right here with the All-Star Weekend. We get to put them all on display.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? In one weekend right there, and get to talk to them, get to bring them on and do different things with the kids. I can't wait for that weekend.
Yeah.
But moving on, you know, we moved on into our Division II large sector with 6U kicking off there with TCU,
Man, shout out to
Junior
TCU.
Lions. We gotta shout them out.
Shout out to
They handled their
TCU,
business.
man.
TCU came in what? Did their thing.
They handle their business.
Hey, man.
They came
3
they
up,
came-
3
they
down. They
came
took
for 3.
care of business.
Nobody's ever done that on the traditional side. Nobody's
man.
ever pulled 3 out of 4.
3 for 3. Shout out to TCU Bulldogs.
That's first Texas sports
They
history.
took care of business. Hey,
For,
that was
for traditional. Now we've had somebody do it on.
Tradition.
for traditional.
Hey,
They
Spirit.
made
That's
history.
Yeah.
first time in history.
For traditional,
First
they
time.
made history.
First
Hey, man,
time.
big ups to them. They did their thing.
So-
They came prepared. They were ready. Through all the adversity, whatever it might have been, we didn't see it. They
Yeah.
performed
Yeah.
on all levels.
So them
Straight
Junior
up.
Lions, they went at it.
Yep.
Great game. Hey, big ups to Trey and the
Absolutely.
Junior Lions. And we still
Absolutely.
waiting on you, Trey. Trey hit me up the other day about the 2 pizza parties. We just waiting on. I think he'll probably do his little closeout thing or whatever. But we
Gotcha.
gonna make sure we still take care of that. I know I told him just let me know the day. We gonna make sure we all sitting there and take care of that. But shout out to the Junior Lions. Trey once again 2 years in a row had a squad representing the state.
That's big.
And I already know he about to gear up and bring it back for 2023.
Absolutely.
And get ready to represent for the port city
Shout
again.
out to what he doing in that community too, man. Hey, that touched me
Yeah.
when he really broke that down. Shout out to you, Trey.
Yeah,
really
you got to see that.
say
For
1,000
state
on
game.
that, man.
That was a beautiful thing.
That was
Yeah, it
beautiful.
was,
I
it
love
was.
it.
Because he's in that Cooper Road area of Shreveport. And if you don't know much about Shreveport, Cooper Road it's the hood of the hood, baby. And it's a big section of the area out there. And Trey is servicing that area full time, doing whatever. I mean, even with the All-Star situation right now, Trey rolling with it. You know what I'm saying? He's getting his parents involved, getting these kids here, and the kids that did get chosen out of those top 25, they coming.
That's
You
what's
know
up.
what
Well,
I'm saying?
I even liked some of the things he mentioned in the show about developing after-school programs and, you know, just building facilities in that southern area that's untapped. So,
Man,
Yeah.
Trey, this is 3rd year with us.
Yep. Third.
Man,
This is his 3rd season. Yep.
and Trey a young dude. You
Yep.
know what I mean? To see a young dude get in his community like that and run with it. You know, when we did a 7-on-7 tournament down there a couple of years ago, that was my first opportunity to really just watch him up close and pay attention. And by the time that day was over, I just left there thinking, like, this dude has the respect of his entire org. From
Yes,
top
he
to
does.
bottom,
Yes, he
kids,
does.
coaches, and he commands that. You know what I mean? So for me, man, it's a beautiful thing to see a young dude like that, man, especially in today's world, and honestly, where the odds are stacked against him.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know, whatever we can do to support, you know what I mean, Trey, you got my number, hit me, real talk, you know. But, man, I like to give people their flowers while they're here.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
So, flag game was good, man. TCU came in there. The best player on the field dominated.
He did.
He did.
Lil Birdine did his
Hey,
thing.
I know
man.
his daddy said he was a little sick coming into that week, and
Y'all bounce?
the live audience is gone, y'all. But he did his thing. So shout out to TCU. They the flag champs, and they keep their crown for 2022.
Yeah.
8U division, TCU.
Now, that
Texarkana
game,
Outlaws.
that was a great game. Honestly, when Texarkana Outlaw got that ball and I was looking at that running back, I said, ooh wee. But shout out to TCU's AU and their coaching staff. You know, if you'd have asked me after the first quarter who I thought was going to win the game, I probably would have said Outlaw.
I thought Outlaws was gonna win that game.
You know what I
After
mean?
First, I did too. I
But
thought Outlaws was gonna
man,
win.
them kids held their own, played hard. Somebody help me. What's the tall running back name?
Chris on there right now. Chris, who
Tall
is it?
running back from TCU AU. I want to say Patrick Smile. Don't quote me on that.
He made.
I know he
the
number 21, and man, he put the team
remember
on his
his
back
name.
and handled
Man,
his
he
business.
did
bro.
tote the team.
And I even got a chance. And again, there's an opportunity where I was able to just sit there and watch, man.
I was glad on that part for you because we don't normally get to do that.
Yeah.
We don't normally get to do that. And to watch you just get to do that, I was like, oh yeah, Corey in his element. He can handle this field by himself. I can do this over here. We were in good shape on that.
KJ, my apologies. KJ handling his business, man. He was on a mission. And when he turned that sideline on the left side, I knew then the game was over. And matter of fact, I think they called one long run back, and he did it again.
Came right back.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I sat there, and something else that stood out to me was the linebackers. I'm really looking at them linebackers. They're not no big kids, but they would come up and lay their wood.
But that D-line was keeping them clean to make those hits. Did you notice that?
Yeah. Great
Boy,
team win, man.
Team
Great
effort
team
win. You know, even at that level, of course, that's my favorite level. For a linebacker to come up and make those type of plays, you know, we've been getting hype on that to watch the kids at this level make those type plays. But for them to be so clean, moving to the holes, making those tackles like that, bro, that's coaching.
Yeah.
That's coaching.
Yeah.
They teaching those kids what to do at this young age. So hats off to what I saw.
And even the Outlaws, man, at the end of that game, I told those kids in the middle of the field, nothing to hold your head about.
Nothing.
Like, both teams played a good game. Only one can win.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that's the toughest thing.
Man,
like
it is.
when you got to do the awards
It
and
is.
stuff, and when you got to see the kid, like, it's tough to see kids that done gave it all the way through, even when coaches look drained.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After when them games are like that, you got to go up there and you could just tell that they just out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard. To
It
handle.
drains them, man,
It's hard
'cause-
to handle. You know what I'm saying? Because they just like
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At that moment and stuff like that. That AU game with IBTT and the Spartans, and then that one too.
Yeah,
That AU
yeah.
game. The Outlaws, like you could just see it. You could see it in both teams' face, like they were just drained.
Yeah.
And that's rough up there. But shout out to them teams, man.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
coaching staffs, they got them to that point. There's only two teams left playing.
Exactly.
Y'all were the two playing. You know, somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. So big ups on TCU. They will be going to nationals on the AU division. They're in the AU division of UYFL Division 2. They'll be there. Schedules will be out. We'll get to talk about nationals here in a little bit too. Make sure everybody's up there. He said Donnie Harrison said twins said they'll be back third year in a row.
Yeah.
Man, keep doing y'all thing, Outlaws,
what's
man.
up,
We can't
yeah.
wait to see y'all. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks at All Stars.
Yeah.
10U division.
Bullet.
The game I said was gonna be the game of the day,
Man,
and was it?
it was. That was a
Great game.
Say,
Great.
Bullet and Canes down was a classic.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
What you got, Jazz? I know you got something with
I was
that
gonna
one.
say the quarterback. I just have to know with Bullet, did they coach him to start running the second half? Because he didn't run the first half.
Y'all want me to speak to that?
I do want
Speak to
somebody
it.
to speak to it because he did not run the first half, and then once he started to run in the second half, he showed us he's not just a pocket player.
Exactly.
Yes.
And you know what? That's amazing that you bring that up, Jazz, because Coach Eric Johnson, he one of my favorite coaches now. I could tell that, you know, they wanted Silas to stay in the pocket previously. But when that fourth quarter came, they needed a different little spark. I mean, Jacoby had been doing his thing. Jacoby, welcome. You know, he another
Hey,
one of
bro.
my
I done
favorite.
heard you say his name
Say.
about 1,000,000 times.
Another one of my
That night,
favorites.
though, you kept his name.
Say, man, that's all you
welcome,
Jacoby
mother.
welcome. That's all you heard. But I mean,
Toy, this is cranberry juice.
What Toy say? No invite.
Cranberry
first.
juice,
Now they
Toy.
do have drinks. Now,
But
look
they
at
do
this.
have
Hold on.
drinks.
Let's show this real quick. One bite.
yeah.
Big shout out to one. So we know we normally don't shoot on Thursdays. We shoot on Wednesdays, but Wednesdays is ladies' night.
Thursday.
I mean Thursdays.
Yeah.
Look, this type of stuff he do up in here. Put it in trees and stuff. You gotta go find your drink.
Hey, man, one
Now
bite
we
step
better not
that
see
game.
this at any other restaurant.
Look,
If so,
look.
I'm gonna say I know where y'all got that from.
One bites is up on it. It is up on it. Do you hear me?
Now I want to go back to that Silas thing.
Yes.
So in the fourth quarter, to answer your question, what happened was
They lost
There
the
was
ball.
a fumble.
Yes, they lost the ball.
they were handing and they fumbled.
Exactly.
So when they got the ball back, coach said, "You can tell.
You can
All right,
tell.
Silas, take us home." And he went to work. Wasn't no faking. Get it and go.
Hey,
Called his
Silas
number, and
was
he
like
did what he
Seattle
supposed to do.
Slew. He was like Seattle
was he
Slew.
like?
Seattle Slew that night. Cause guess what? We was going for the Triple Crown. Do you hear me?
And look, the boy is not afraid to take hits.
Look, he took the hits from those
Yes.
true 10-year-old, 11-year-olds.
Yes.
Bounced up, looked at him, got back to the huddle, got to play from coach.
Yes.
Hey man, I bow down. Silas is the man, true leader. He did everything he needed to do to will his team to the victory, to the championship. that
And,
night.
and shout out to both defenses.
Yes,
you know what
no
I mean?
doubt.
It was some hard hitting going on out there.
Man, Canes was solid, bro.
Man,
Yeah,
Canes
like,
had a couple of jokers
Canes
that can
came
go
out,
from that
got-
backfield.
Got on top. Was they up at halftime too, wasn't they? When Canes, I think Canes was up at halftime.
They
I
it
don't
was
know.
about 1 or 2
Yeah.
points. It was real
Yeah,
close
like
the
a
whole
2 point.
time.
Like
Maybe
Canes,
2 points.
Canes was in there. Like that was a great game.
That
Real
was a
good
great
game.
game.
You know what I'm
Really,
saying?
my opinion is Silas doing the run. That change up is what got them the
What
victory.
got him?
That was
That's what got
coaching
them the
and
victory.
players'
Yeah.
will. Coaching and players. We saw it. We watched it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he was distributing the ball very nicely.
Yes.
After that turnover, coach said, oh no. Oh no. I'm going to give it to my superstar, my kid. I'm going to ride him out. If we go down like that, I'm willing to do that.
I think you got to do that with your dog.
Silas stood up. True dog in the game, leader.
I enjoyed watching both running backs from both
Man.
teams.
Yes.
Of course, Jacoby, number 5. I
Five
believe it was
for
number
Canes.
5 for Canes.
Is a dog.
Say,
Man,
5 for the Canes is a
certified.
dog.
Is a
Certified.
dog.
I'm a fan.
Yes.
I'm a fan.
I'm-
And left it all on the field.
Yes, he did.
That was another
He
one,
tried his damnedest.
Yeah, he was trying.
Left it all on
Yeah,
the
he was
field
trying.
to the point when he was walking off that field and I looked in that kid's face, I pulled him to the side.
Yes.
I said, say, man, you did what you were supposed to do.
Exactly.
You did everything you possibly could.
Yes.
You got a lot of football left in you. Just remember that feeling and come back and do it again.
That's right.
So I am a fan. Whoever y'all hit me with that number 5.
Who was number
name.
5?
And
Canes
the,
10
and the coaches said that to him up there too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like all we can ask you is that
Mm-hmm.
we asked y'all like coaches did everything they could. I believe that game. Players did everything they like. You know, it just goes like that. But man, that was thank y'all.
Zay
Because
Coleman.
thank y'all
There it
kids for
is.
putting
Thank
on
you,
the
Zay
Rachel.
Coleman, yeah.
Zay
Shout out to Zay.
Coleman.
Shout
I
out.
am a fan.
Like
And they had another, I want to say 23, don't quote me on it. They had another kid too that was running pretty hard, but I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Both teams physical, went down to the wire as a league. We can't ask for much more than that.
No, not
Great
at all.
game. So,
Yes.
And everybody got to see it.
both guys, yeah,
Hey,
on the biggest stage.
shout out to our producer here, man. We don't give her enough props, man.
Absolutely.
But, say it was a long day out there.
Jazz for president.
Hey,
Jazz for president.
but you know, a lot of people. I mean, it was a lot of people watching that day.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We
Yes.
saw the numbers coming through the end of the day. It was a lot of views that day. A lot of people watched those games. We are so glad that everybody got to see those kids from different areas. Cause you gotta think about it. We had all the region. I mean,
Yeah.
you had deep down south.
Yes.
You had East Texas. You had North Texas, and you had DFW. You know what I'm saying? So as we continue,
They say
quick shout out.
23 is KD.
And
number
4, I remember 4.
Yes, number
Yep.
4.
Yep. I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
y'all something, man.
That was a well put together team,
as
bro.
as a kid from the age to 6 to 12 and to be in the Star with the Jumbotron. And the way it worked out was
Everybody got their
there was a
rooms all
slight
day.
delay. So it's almost like watching instant replay. Like I caught that. Like I was loving it.
Everybody was looking at that.
I was loving
'Cause even
it. So you
coaches,
looking
refs,
at the play, everybody
Yeah.
moving straight up like
You like
that.
with that Cowboy Stadium?
It made a difference.
Yeah.
It made a
Hey,
difference.
it adds a lot of pressure to the referees. I'm
It
not
do.
gonna lie.
It do
does.
because you really,
Yeah.
you almost on every play you got an instant replay.
Yeah,
right behind you.
yeah.
Maybe
So-
maybe next year we might be able to add a red flag. Hey,
Possibly.
our
Straight
producer
up.
may be able to do that.
Straight
Never
up,
know.
straight up. So that was dope. You know what I mean? And again, I can't give you my recruiting tactics to you other leagues that's watching, but y'all know I always say about the ultimate experience. And for me, and to see the smile and the tears from them kids, to me it just meant that much to them, man. It was a fun day.
You got a couple shout outs, Jazz.
Yeah,
too.
Jazz,
They said they had
thank
people watching in California, Mexico, and different
Awesome,
places.
thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So, man,
And you popping them comments up there too. You know what I mean?
You
like
on it, Jazz,
that was
straight up.
live.
It
That
was,
was
it
live.
was a lot. I mean, I'm so glad everybody got to see because that was the main thing we wanted everybody to see the ball played. And then as this conference grows, we have a Division II large, Division II small now. You know what I'm saying? And it's growing. And it's gonna grow. We got some things coming out that we're gonna be announcing here as soon as nationals is over, because it's about to grow. It's about to be across the state of Texas. It's about to be everywhere. So we can't wait. I can't wait to get rolling on that. What you got?
Now,
Joe?
I was going to say, I just want to add, I do appreciate the comments, but we have to especially thank the sponsors.
Yes.
So, SMC Vent
Yes.
Solutions.
Thank you.
Clap it up for her.
Thank you.
For helping us make that happen.
And she did. She helped us make that thing happen. Like
For sure.
Appreciate you, Steph. For real. 12U. Oh, did we cover everything? Bullet 1. I said that.
Yeah.
Bullet 1. Bullets going to their first natty. They got their first championship
First
in Texas
state
sports.
and
And then now they're moving on to nationals.
Yes.
And
I expect for them
we'll
to
talk,
make noise,
we'll talk
too.
nationals here right after this.
I expect for those teams from D2 to make noise, just to be honest. Each squad that's representing nationals is a solid squad.
Every
Just
last
straight
one.
up, battle tested. You know, I put it all on Texas sports. We are battle tested. I think that's one of the best things about coming out of Texas sports is that, oh, you done been hit in the mouth. You may have recovered and resuscitated to still get the victory, but you've been hit in the mouth.
Yeah.
That's one thing for sure. So
And you done seen a lot of different
Yes.
styles. You done played against a power offense. You done played against a spread. You know what I mean? There's nothing you're going to see for the most part that you haven't seen.
Correct.
You know?
And you
Correct.
ain't always just playing your homeboys across the street.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You get to play kids that you don't know. You get to go. You get to travel, go to other cities. So nationals ain't nothing. I think no other league in the country can say that their kids are ready for nationals more so
I approve
than
that.
kids that come out of here.
I approve
and,
that.
And it's not just something we're saying because we run it. We're
Yeah.
saying it because it's a fact.
Yeah.
Our kids know what it's like to travel, to go up into a hotel room, to be able to come out of there and be able to be prepared to go play
Exactly.
games.
Yeah.
The
Exactly.
parents know it. The
Yeah.
coaches have already adapted to it.
Yep.
It's a lot of different things that other teams. Hey, when you just playing around in your little area, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying when you're talking nationals only though.
Right.
That's right.
It's a lot of other things that go with nationals besides just playing football. And a lot of teams see it because when you go for that first time to nationals, everybody thinks it's a party. And if you ain't been down there as a coach,
That's right.
hey, 9 times out of 10 you ain't winning it, or you ain't
Yeah.
even making it long in it. If you don't understand it truly is a business trip,
Right.
And that's why we see so many more teams are successful the second year
Yes.
versus that first year. But competitively, I don't think it's another league that are going to send teams as many.
Yeah.
That are going to be competitive across the board.
That's right.
That are already prepared for what a national setting is.
Yes.
And shout out to all the coaches, presidents, parents,
Yes.
everybody,
Yes.
because it is a sacrifice during the year
Yeah,
to get ready for
absolutely.
that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. I think Curry. I watched a
And
little
it's
bit
expensive.
Yeah.
of
No
True.
doubt about it. No doubt
True.
about it.
I know
Yeah.
they talked about it the other day a little bit on Which Harvey, like they talked about some of the stuff with nationals and what all that stuff is, and it is. It's a
A
task.
lot of people are making sacrifices.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But as a father, that's what we're supposed to do. You know what I mean? It's for these kids. Some of these kids will never make it again. So embrace it, have fun, let them enjoy it. Don't put them in the pool the day before the game. Let them get in the pool after the
They
game.
already learned
After the
that.
game.
The next day,
They
don't
already
get in the
learned
pool
that,
because
yeah.
your legs
Not
gonna
put
be
them in the
dead.
pool the day before. But we'll talk nationals a little.
Because it is a gauntlet. Don't get it twisted. It's a business trip if your expectation is to go there and win it. It is a business trip. Now, if you're satisfied with winning state and making it there and not making any noise in nationals, then I can understand. You may go down there and freelance whatever. But if your intent is to win nationals and really give these kids memory of a lifetime, in addition to the extra things you do, it's a business trip. So be prepared for it. Get some advice from those that have been. It's
Right,
okay.
right.
We're there. We're open books when it comes to this national stuff. We're used to it. We see it every year. So, hey, that's a nugget for you.
You're right. If this is your first time and you haven't called one of these coaches that's been before, shame on you, because there is some adjustment to it. You
Yes,
know,
it is.
so
Give us a call.
yeah. We go down there every year.
They've been
to
there,
the
done
spot.
it, then seen it. So
Yeah.
and I think we talked to a lot of people too already
Yeah.
who's going through this stuff. But the last game of the day was 12U.
Man.
TCU, Canes.
Great game. TCU pulled off at the end, but I was curious to see. I know one thing about the Canes. Their DNA as an organization, they're gonna always be physical.
Guaranteed.
And so
Good or bad, they
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
physical to you.
yeah. If you don't get nothing else from the Canes, they're gonna be physical.
Yep.
And so with the talent that TCU has on the 12U, I'm always intrigued to see them versus a physical team because that's the only way you got a chance against them. If you can't stud up and come with some
You
power,
gotta flex a little bit to
Yeah,
play with
they
TCU.
over with before it gets started.
Because if you don't, they see any chink in your armor, guess what's gonna happen?
yeah,
They gonna run the score up.
yeah,
They're gonna run the score up. So, because they're physical themselves, they just have a little more precise skill or whatever you want to call it. But hey, the Canes brought physical.
Yeah.
They brought physical.
For sure.
So, I mean, that first half, I think we had an excellent first half.
Yeah.
Well, it was that penalty that the Canes got
Yes.
when he scored that touchdown. The
Yeah.
kid just did the block in the back and didn't even have it.
Yeah.
That hurt the Canes big time. That touchdown hurt the Canes big time. But you can see the adjustments that TCU made second half.
No
too.
doubt about it.
And
No doubt about
they
it.
look like TCU that second half. And
Yeah.
you know, I keep saying Cade is a
It's like they
Cade's
saw
a dog.
We had a
He's a
conversation
dog.
about that. We were a little worried about the fact that Cade wasn't getting the ball as we thought he should in the first half. But I mean, hey, Alex, you did your thing. Guess what? They can't talk about you no more, bro.
Yeah. Hey,
have-
give
look.
Alex a round of applause. Hey, shout out to Alex, man. Hey.
He about to make
So
a
he
video on you.
he can keep talking mess on the internet.
Yeah.
backed it up.
Yeah. Hey, I'm happy for my boy. Because I've been talking about it all year. We had a seat waiting for you. So I am happy for Alex, man. I'm happy for their squad. A lot of those kids, outside of the ones that was bottom side 12U last year, have been upset the last couple of years. So if anybody is deserving of it, man, it's their team. You know, and they handle their business from start to finish.
There
you
they
know,
did. There they did.
But like you said, Cade, that kid, he has it, man. That's one of those kids that he's a game changer. And if I'm ever in trouble, if I need a big play, offense or defense,
He'll go get it.
He coming to get it, and you ain't
He'll
got
go
to
get
tell
it.
him. You know, so I'm a huge fan of that kid, and not just Cade, man. As I said, TCU has a great team.
Lacey and I mean,
Brock, the QB, Taylor,
Mayberry, all those guys.
Mayberry.
They got a whole bunch of
Yeah.
A total team. They have a team.
A good total
they
team.
Have playmakers
I'm a big fan of King at left tackle. So
And they got defense. And defense,
absolutely.
and defense is what carries you to nationals.
absolutely,
You got to be able to score points, but if you can play defense, you're going to be
No
in all
doubt
the
about
games.
it.
Because sometimes it takes time for the offense to even get adjusted to what, because the games are longer.
Oh, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? The
Yes,
weather's
yes,
different.
Yes.
It's a lot of different adjustments when you do go to Florida. But I can't, that's probably one of the squads when we get to, I guess we can go and slide on internationals because we covered all the games from state. So once again, shout out to everybody. Division II state. Small
Hold
and
on.
large.
I want to give one more shout out, man, before we go into
I know you about to
nationals.
say.
Huh?
Who you about to go to?
No, the quarterback for the Canes on 12.
I knew it.
You like him.
Hey, y'all help me out with his name. I am
you like
truly a fan.
Yeah, you
that
like
kid is.
Dog.
That was my first time seeing him. I was impressed.
Yeah.
He took everything TCU brought to him. He never laid down. He played hard for 4 quarters.
Yes, he did.
The kid can throw that ball. He
Right.
run physical, and he would lay that wood on you on defense.
Yes,
Say,
he
dog,
would.
That's another kid I spoke to as he walked off
Did
that
he even
field.
come out the game?
I don't think so.
I don't
The
think he
kid,
did.
when we were doing the awards, man, to see a kid that emotional.
Oh, really?
Like, he was emotional. He told all them, man, he was talking to his other teammates, telling them, man, that was just, he gave everything he had. He was
He did.
drained.
He did.
He was
He
talking
did.
to his
He
team. He's like, man, that was probably the hardest game I ever played. Like, that kid did everything, man. Like,
Lawrence.
that's
Number
name.
4.
Yes,
Lawrence.
there you go.
Hey, dog.
Dog.
I'm a fan, man. And
Like,
All
and when I say I'm a fan, I'll be watching that kid all the way through his high school. He's a very talented kid, man. I just want again give him his flowers because to see a kid leave it on the field like that in defeat,
No doubt.
I knew what he was feeling. I could see what he was feeling. That's why I wanted to give him some words of encouragement before he walked off that field because. I mean, even to the point when he made a couple of mistakes, and I heard a couple of players, man, you did your
he
thing,
did everything he could.
and I loved it, man. It was
That
beautiful to
TCU
see.
defense was
They were hitting him.
They were hitting.
They was hitting.
They was hitting that kid
For
out
him to
there.
It was
get up
beautiful to
every
see.
time after those tackles or whatever he was trying to do, that was enough for me.
Yeah.
The boy is a true dog.
Yeah.
Once again, another one. Can't wait to see him in All-Star.
Oh, no doubt
Absolutely.
about it.
Because-
Yes,
absolutely.
These
yes.
Texas 12U All-Star team gonna be.
Oh, it's gonna
off
be
the chain.
nice, yes,
So that's gonna be a
yes.
real good matchup between them and
yeah.
DFW D2 and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
But man, state was an awesome event. Shout out to everybody who had a part in it. Shout out to all the Texas sports staff that was there. Shout out to all the staff from the organizations. Shout out to our directors, Cookie, down in the
Absolutely.
southern region. Shout out to Drew and Ryan and them up there in the Denton County League that put everything together up there. Shout out to just, everybody. Shout out to all our regions, man. Everybody don't always give our guys shine. Shout out to Twan, Irv, Coop,
Man.
Everybody who put a part in all this thing, even our staff from, Toy came out there helping out.
Yes, Toy.
Shout out to Toy, Lori, Virginia, Karina.
Yes.
It's a lot of pieces and a lot of sacrifices that a lot of our people make to come work with us and do this stuff, man. And they don't understand how much we truly appreciate them. And they put all this stuff together. That playoff run with us having the first week having the rain out and then having to mix things together and do all this stuff. It was a lot of stuff them week, back to back to back to back. So shout out to all our staff that did that stuff.
And I'm with Toy on that. Toy, we're gonna have to do better. Maybe I'm gonna have to take it up on myself. I probably should have given you an invite, cause hey, it's pretty live up here.
Well, Toy usually don't get out after 7. So, it's got to be something special. Toy up there laid up in her Philadelphia Eagles blanket right now.
Oh, she's an Eagles fan?
Oh, she's an Eagles fan.
Oh, I never knew.
Yeah.
Oh,
No doubt about
I'm
it.
an Eagles fan too.
Oh,
There you go.
oh.
So that means on the day that the
That's
Eagles
terrible.
play the Cowboys,
They'll be here in 3 weeks.
we can hang out and we can.
Y'all don't watch that game with us.
They here December 24th.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Y'all don't watch that
Are
game
y'all
with
ready
us.
for that L?
What up, Tiff?
Don't do that. Don't do
Yeah.
that. Don't do that. With no L's taken here. No L's.
Once again, shout out to everybody, man, that did that, that did their thing. So now we're moving on to nationals, y'all.
Yes.
It's national time. This time of the season, it's always so much going on. But the teams that went through the gauntlet to get to where they are, it's your time to shine, and it's your time to bring it back for Texas. I still say it's gonna be I still say Texas Sports gonna have a Texas Sports takeover in Florida, and it really is. So starting out, we're gonna run through the age group so everybody can kind of know where everybody's gonna be. We'll run through 6U real fast. So our 6U division, in UYFL be Southside Ducks. They'll be representing down there, getting their feet wet.
That's
Titans,
good for them.
Titans
I'm
won the
glad to see them
championship.
going.
They chose to go to. They're going battle. So 6'3" is gonna go over there.
Shout out to 6'3".
Shout out to 6'3" and
Hey man,
what he's
go
accomplished.
do your thing over there in battle, man. We supporting. You know that.
Yeah, we'll be down. We'll be down there at some point.
Yes.
as we do every year, and I'm excited to see that. I'm excited to see.
I really am.
See 6'3" get out there with them boys. We were talking about them the other day at the shop, and to see that team and to see how I want to. I don't really know that on the 6U scene outside of Texas. It's not a whole bunch that I just know about, and that's just from. I don't know a whole bunch about the 6Us that's out there right now, but
One
they
thing I know for
got
sure.
everything.
One thing I know for sure, 6'3" can adjust. So
This ain't nothing new.
this ain't nothing new for him. So national scene is not new for 6'3".
No.
He would be one of those coaches that you could tap into. I know him personally like that. And just to know that he's there in the trenches on his own team, he's somebody you should tap into. Kind of, figure out how, if you're new to the national scene, he would be a good one to tap into. Straight up.
Man, another kid that I'm a fan of, that I got a chance to just sit there and watch. Y'all call him cheat code, man. I call him Little Bo.
Hey,
Bo
His
Jackson.
name is it Bailey? I think
Messiah.
it's yes.
Messiah Bailey, yeah.
So I call him Little Bo Jackson.
Listen to that name though.
That kid
Say, man,
from the waist
Messiah.
down to build like a grown man. I was looking at that
Say,
kid's
man.
legs. I said,
He's scary.
that ain't no little dude.
Say, man, he hard to deal with.
Listen to the
Man.
name. Messiah.
Say, man,
Hey,
he is
that's
the
like Jesus
Messiah.
Shuttlesworth.
The Messiah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yes.
gonna be a marketed name.
I'm gonna be honest
that kid
with
can
y'all.
get like that. That's gonna
When
be a
y'all
marketed
used to
name.
say cheat code, I didn't know what y'all were saying.
Oh yeah, he the cheat
It
code.
wasn't
He is the
until
cheat code.
SMU, I was like, oh, cheat code.
Yes.
Bailey is cheat code. And
Yes.
I was like, oh, yeah, he
Yes.
is the cheat code. He is.
Man, baby
doubt
Bo
about
Jackson, man, that kid is he's awesome, man, and I'm a fan.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens there because they had and when you talking 6U, 5 and 6 year olds,
Yeah.
they got the most dominant lineman
One- they
player,
got the most-
and then they
yes.
got I believe they have the most dominant athlete
Yeah.
Yes.
on the field.
They
So you
got 1-2
So when
for
you
sure.
have a 1-2,
Yes.
most teams don't have both.
Right.
They got that 1-2.
Yeah.
Along with other, with other
Some
pieces
other
to the
pieces
piece
as well, yeah.
But when you
Hey.
have that major effect of 1-2,
Yeah.
it's gonna be hard to beat that.
Yeah.
So that once again, defense travels.
No
they
doubt.
got defense.
No doubt.
That travels. So good luck to them. Southside Ducks 6U has been a feisty 6U all year. They played all the top teams very well, very close games.
Yes.
I can't wait to see the Ducks come over here and do their thing. So Southside's first year over here in Texas sports, they had been an AYF team for years.
Yes.
So getting to see Marco and his squad come over here, slide into this into this gauntlet and do their thing, we'll be right there supporting it and seeing it.
Yes.
Once again, another veteran coach.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Been to nationals.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, this ain't nothing
And
new
his
to
first rodeo.
This ain't the first day. All he did is move a little down south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah.
he did. So there's your 6U's, 7U division. How boys?
I expect them to win it.
If somebody has a better team than that, I can't wait. I
If-
want to see it.
Listen,
I do too.
with Phil at the helm, OC,
Him and Antonio
and
added to that
Antonio
staff,
D.
just
I'm
enhanced.
sorry,
With that talent, Derek at
man.
head,
Y'all go
like,
get that natty.
And it's what I think you said this earlier, Irv. This is their second year going to nationals. The first year was an experience. This year they're going back as professionals.
It's business trip. Go
Right.
take care of that.
Back-to-back state champs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, going back to the net, I don't see how I can be no better than what it is right now. And shout out to Coach Pete, man. Shout out to him what he's done.
Yes.
To be able to sit there, and I think he took more of a Greg approach this year.
Yes.
You know what I'm
he
saying?
did.
Let my
He
coaches
learned.
coach.
He watched
Yeah.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Let me interject myself.
Yes.
But let me let my coaches coach.
Yeah.
And let me run the team.
Yes.
And that's a well-oiled machine right now, man.
And man, I always like to give Derek his flowers.
Yeah.
To not
yeah.
be so be so ego giving. I mean ego driven, and allow your Fields and your Antonio to come down there and create an even stronger coaching staff.
Yes.
A lot of guys in Pee Wee today couldn't have done that.
Majority.
So man, I am a fan. Want to give you your flowers, man. Great job, great staff.
I'm proud of how they doing
and
that,
they're
man.
gonna be tough to beat.
They
For
are.
sure.
I can't wait to see it. Shout out to C4 and all them guys on that squad. Man, they got so many. I can't call them all
Well,
out.
it's
Oh, yeah,
too
yeah,
It's,
many.
it's
Yeah.
literally all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So shout out to that whole squad. Can't wait to see what goes on there. But they'll be competing down in battle, and they'll be doing their thing. Moving on up to the 8U division, we got Pac and Battle, and we got Havoc over here at UYFL
I expect both of those teams
to be
Yes.
in the championship game.
Hey.
Exactly.
I have a question because we watched Pac Prime play offense two different ways, right? So when I think it was when
Take the words out of my mouth.
yeah. So which way of offense is going to get them to the national championship?
Tony,
Uh-oh, say it.
pound, 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 Nevin. Pound, 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 Nevin, Austin Bootleg. And we in the natty. We finna win that thing. Pound, 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 Nevin, Austin Bootleg. Nobody is gonna beat y'all. You run that offense the same way you did at the championship, they're gonna be tough to beat.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for 2 years.
Yeah. I think
Use that big back. Make him the focal point. Then use them other ones to get busy. They pound, pound, pound. When he had that thing to Nevin, man, I could have ran through that hole on my knees.
Exactly. I don't think that there is a 8U defense that can be prepared for that. I just don't see it.
It's-
Lennon is going into year 3
Yeah.
in this thing
Yeah.
down there. He's been in the championship
Yeah.
games. This is the most focused they've been. I don't care. I've seen it from the beginning of the year. I've seen it from spring. From spring until now, this team this is the purpose. They had a purpose to
Size
win the
and
league,
speed.
Yeah.
and they had a purpose to go win the national.
Yeah.
No
And they completed step 1. Now they're on to step 2 right now, and I don't think nobody go stop them.
I don't either.
Simple as
There's
that.
only one other team out there that is a
From Texas
contender.
boys.
And it's gonna be.
And I've been saying that can't forget about my guy.
From Texas
And I'm
Yeah.
curious to see how they respond.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's been a long time since they lost the game.
I just
Yes.
I think it's hard. And I said it earlier. What Greg did 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whenever that was, I don't think it'll be done again.
From the 8th seed of whatever it was.
To lose in the league,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then go there and
right,
win.
Right.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Right.
I don't think nobody's gonna do that again. I think momentum is a big deal. I think winning and continuing on is a big deal. I just don't think you go loss. I'm about to go travel to another state and now I'm
And then
winning.
win it.
To
Yeah.
I just don't think it's hard.
So regenerating
Now-
momentum, you feel like is just
Yeah.
that's necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Now-
agree with you.
now-
I don't disagree. That was probably a lifetime
You know,
thing they did.
to the copy to say though, the one thing about it is the difference is to me only the SED that was the only loss in a long time.
Right.
They lost regular season of 2021.
Yeah.
Was the last
Yeah.
time them jokers,
Right.
outside of the national game, you know, when they went down to nationals last year.
Yeah.
And then they rolled again. And if anybody can do it, it's that squad because
Yeah.
you know the party boys are well coached, have the talent, but to me it's just something about Pac right now.
Yeah.
I've been saying it all year. It's something about that AU Pac team.
I
that
think
is
it's
just,
coaching. I honestly, I think it's coaching because the pieces are the same. The
Yeah.
athletes are the same. So I really do think
And
that it's the coaching.
the coaches move pieces around.
Well, you
They
know,
changed up them, to different areas. And stuff.
I think sometimes when you have the clear cut best player, you want to try to prove that you can beat people without using that kid as much. But I always say, if the other team had that kid, what do you think they'd be doing? Giving them the ball.
Pounding them down
The
your
hell
throat.
with what everybody else think. Give your dog the ball. Period.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's a couple of teams like that. I'm making some phone calls tomorrow. Give your dog the ball. You don't have time to get there and
Not
get to
down there.
playing around.
Teams down there jump up on top of you.
Man,
Honestly,
get
you
up
playing-
on
you
them
playing
and
somebody
do
else's
all that.
champion.
Yeah, you play. Yeah,
And that's the one thing about you're playing somebody else's champion.
And you can't sleep on nobody. Man, listen. When Quan played, I can't even remember what year that was.
That was 2018.
When Quan went, they played a team out of Delaware, right?
Yep.
You hear that? Delaware.
I remember looking at that
It's
on the paper.
national.
I said,
Delaware.
man, they finna put 40 on these
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
And I got there and I looked at that team.
Yeah.
Man, Quan was losing that half.
Yeah.
Yep.
Them
Came
people
back.
had a good team. I didn't even know it were black people in Delaware.
Man.
I'm serious.
Hey,
I am so
that's one thing about
serious.
nationals. You see all types of stuff.
So don't sleep on nobody. When you come to that field and coaches, trickle this down to the kids. It doesn't matter where they from. It don't matter what their color is. It don't matter their size. I'll tell you another story. One of the better 8Us that ever came through Texas sports went down there. And I'm not going to say the team, but the team that wound up beating them was probably the most impressive team that I've seen since I've been going. If you'd have looked at this team and you looked at that team, you'd have thought it wouldn't even been close. But that team was so fundamentally sound. It was so many times a running back got in the open field and the kid made the tackle one-on-one.
Solo.
As a coach, there's not,
Solo.
that's what you want. Your running back
that's
one-on-one.
right. Solo.
And so I say all that to say, don't sleep on nobody. Smash the gas, man. And we right there with shades and our hats on. Let's do it.
Yeah. AU, UYFL, Havoc, been solid all year.
Yep.
Played in one of the tougher divisions.
I think they battle tested.
They are very battle tested.
I expect for them to make noise. Right
This will
there.
be their first time.
Yeah, but I still
So-
expect for them to make noise.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
I said I expect them to make that. I
Yeah.
expect all our teams to make that run.
Yeah.
And to be where they need to be. We're gonna see what Coach Mike and staff do. Now he does have, Curry, who's there, has been the Nationals 2
What
times.
was the score on that game?
I didn't finish. I want to say it was like 12-6 or 14-6, something like that.
So it was good work. They needed that.
Yeah.
Sure. And are they back?
That was
You
Crew.
mean 2
wasn't
years
it?
ago?
Crew.
No, last year.
Chris didn't make it last year. It was 2 years ago.
Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah. Remember, what you gotta beat Chris?
Oh, yeah.
Before
So that was
Spring
Seth.
I got to go back and look and see who it was.
Okay.
Was it NC Giants?
Oh, you talking
Was it
about when they
NC?
made it tonight?
When they made the national the first in 2020. Yeah, it was 2020. I want to say it was NC.
Chris, you on
If
here?
Curry's on
He
here,
was on here.
he can shout out who it was. But did we have a 9U bracket? Because I'm gonna try to see.
Because I always look for that, man.
Let me
A lot of times when you run up on these good teams, just like our good squad, a lot of them, they make it right back. And I remember, what was the team? What was the kid name? We didn't think he was of age.
I want to say it is this guy. Who you talking about?
What was the kid? What was the kid that when the Dogs played Tony's team? Not Tony, Fred's team. Team out of South Carolina.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, but I know who you're talking
Man,
about.
that kid, man.
That kid was huge.
Man, and they was there every year.
Yep.
You know, so a lot of times, if you're
You'll run
somebody
into
that,
him
yeah,
again.
you're gonna run into him again.
You'll run into him again,
So-
especially on that age
Yeah,
group.
and
Yeah.
it's the same age group. No. That was 8U 2 years ago, so this would be 9. It wouldn't be 9U.
It would be a team.
It would be 10U.
So he wouldn't. Okay,
They would be gone
okay.
by a year.
Gotcha.
But now even in his bracket right there. I mean, NC Giants are sitting there, PME Bears are sitting there, Dirty South Bills out of Georgia there, Virginia Beach Mustangs. They got some people in there. You know what I'm saying?
Good
and one
mix.
thing I noticed with the mixture of teams this year, looking at nationals, I was kind of counting them out, man. when you're looking at
It's
1,
deep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, out of 14 teams,
Them
it's
compete.
almost like 14 states.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of this, man. And
Yeah.
Cali jumping in the mix now, UYFL.
Yeah.
They deep. Shout out to my boy Ray running that Cali conference out there in the Supreme Conference, man. He got the troll, he's got a lot of teams that's gonna be flooding this year out there. Shout out to what he's got going on, Michigan and James down in Arizona and all those guys that are running these different conferences, man. Shout out to what y'all doing, and I love to see
It is truly a nationals, in other words.
It is because
Because in that bracket, you got several teams from all over the states.
You go get to see different
yeah.
areas, man. So that's the beauty of it. And some of these
Football
teams
is football,
we haven't
though.
heard. Some of the teams we have heard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? NC Johnson is a household name. PM
Yeah.
Bears
Yeah.
is a household
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Duval and them, they're household names. So
Yeah.
we go get to see the ones we know, but then some of these other ones we go get to learn.
Yeah,
We get to see
for
who,
sure.
who they are because every year, I always say it every year, because it's always, I tell everybody, man, just when you make it to nationals, go to nationals.
Yeah.
Everyone's got something.
Yeah.
Everybody's got something.
It's a reason they there.
Exactly. It's a
Yep.
reason why they're there. But outside of the dogs, I'm going to say it every year, nobody from Texas, we haven't dominated outside of what Deborah and them did.
Yeah.
Nobody's done that. It was Quint, Tony. Them
Fred,
lost the first year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fred won, and had to come back the second year and do it.
And get it.
Now
Yeah.
I have a
Quan
question.
stole one.
Do you think it would make a difference if the Texas teams didn't have to travel? So if the Nationals were here in Texas, do you think that it would make a difference?
I don't.
Not really. I don't think it really plays. I think it plays a little part, but not really because majority, 90% of the teams are traveling.
Okay.
So you kind of, the Florida teams are the only ones that are really getting quote unquote home
And are they
field.
dominant or?
well, I'm gonna say this.
But to me, I think that's what we want to be.
If
great
you go-
weather, great fields.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Look
I
at
think-
this weekend.
Yeah.
When-
We
when-
want to play no 30.
When you take the inclement weather factor out of the situation, I'd rather be in Florida anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but the only team like household name that I hear from Florida, even though that there are more than what the Plant City teams, they put that work in.
Yeah.
Plant City Dolphins, that's a household name.
Yeah.
UIFL. Hey, if they on your schedule and you see them, you better strap your boots on, strap your helmet on tight, cause you gotta play them.
Matter of fact,
You know what I'm
they had
saying?
a good 7U last year, so
No
I'm pretty
doubt
sure
about
that
it.
AU be sitting
Yeah,
there.
you better be ready.
Yeah.
Strap your boots on.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun, man. I love it. Really, the only teams from my state is the ones that come with us. So we playing. I look at it Texas versus the U.S.
And it is. Our groups are
Straight
going to be
up.
the only ones.
Yeah.
Even when you go look at battle, for the most part, it's our Texas sports team. I think.
The Republic of Texas versus.
I think who went down there to battle outside? I think RCU had one on 10U or something like that. Then Gorilla Mob on 6U.
right.
With what you call them? Down there on that. But I think other than that, it's our Texas sports team down there doing it. So 9U Curry representing there. 10U K-Man.
do
K-Man
your
popping this
thing,
thing.
K-Man.
Yeah, handle your business.
He's showing up down there, man. This will be K-Man's second time.
Yeah.
I believe it was Rockberg. One of them knocked him out the last time.
That's who I was trying to think of
That's who
earlier.
it was.
Rockburg.
That's who had that one kid, Rockberg Elite.
Yeah, back in the few years
so,
ago.
Rockwood, where's that?
they're out of North Carolina.
South
South
Carolina.
Carolina.
Okay.
They're out of South Carolina. Then you got the NC Giants. But I think NC Giants is the one that knocked him out.
Yeah, the
And
first
then
time.
he came back and got his lick back at battle last year.
beat him,
And guess
yeah.
what? I think they backed. Let me look at the 10U bracket real quick. I want to say they backed together.
That's gonna be
again.
good. That 10U division period.
Is NC there?
That 10U bracket
So
gonna be hot.
10U, yeah, they got a lot in this one.
10U gonna be hot. I looked at it.
Yeah, they got deep. Yeah, you got Southern California Trojans in this thing. The Virginia Bulls. That's who it is.
10U gonna be
So
hot.
Virginia Bulls is the one who won the Natty last year.
Correct.
So,
Gotcha.
and hey, that was they had two backs on that squad.
Yes.
That was rough. They got the Brooklyn Saints. I don't know if y'all seen them Brooklyn Saints in this. Y'all see that thing
ain't
on YouTube? Not on YouTube, on
Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah.
They did a little story on them on
yeah.
Netflix. So Brooklyn.
Texas sports is next.
Already.
I claim that.
Already.
It's gonna happen.
Speaking into existence.
MOT Cowboys. The 10U got a whole bunch of
10U stacked.
And
That's
the
gonna be
RHA
hot.
Hornets. I want to say that's Rockberg now.
Oh, they
I want to say they
names?
changed their name. They named it that. I want to say that's that purple. They like the Charlotte Hornets. I want to say
I
that's
think
them.
they did.
I
Yep.
want to say that's them. But K-Man's gonna be doing down there. Hopefully, this second
If
time.
anybody can
I
pull
believe
it
he's
off-
ready to make that
If
adjustment. now.
anybody can pull it off, I believe K-Man and them can pull it off because the way you run that offense, man, like we always say, it takes a half to even try to figure it out. And if he get on top of you, he pretty smart with that football. So as a team, I think if they go do their thing, they can pull it off.
Yeah, this,
I think K-Man is gonna handle his business, but I always wonder when K-Man's offense runs up against a physical defense that can stud up man for man. That's what happened against the NC Giants.
yeah.
You know what I mean? When it was somebody that didn't mind hitting Jeremiah
Yeah.
and hitting some of those
Yeah.
kids. So I always wonder, which over the years K-Man had added a little passing game to it too.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
will pop you on that
Yeah.
on that corner route and
Yeah.
that route
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But I, you know, like you said, I always say it's gonna take a team a little while to adjust,
Yeah.
and you can't duplicate that in practice. So
They
I
don't even know what
expect
to
for him
look
handle his
for. You know what I'm
business.
saying? So I think he has an advantage on that.
Yep.
So K-Man will be representing there. Bullet.
No doubt.
Bullet will be in the Division 2.
Yeah. Same
First
thing.
time down there.
I expect them to make noise though.
I think they built for it.
Yeah, they
And when
are.
I say that, they can pass or run.
Yeah.
They play good defense.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you get down, you already got the hurry up built in.
Yes.
So they have all the aspects of what you need. But now it's just, are you going to be too starstruck?
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you walk in there, you see these big blow ups.
Yeah,
and you got
yeah,
all these things.
yeah,
Hey, cameras
yeah.
on every field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be able to bring them kids back. Hey, we here to play
Yeah.
some ball.
Every other day you gotta win. You know.
Hey, kids from other areas
Yeah.
talking about you, calling you other names.
Oh,
and
it's
doing all
gonna be
these
some
different
trash
things.
talking.
So,
Get ready for it. Hey,
you
that's
gotta-
something.
Now,
Remember,
one
it's
thing
gonna be
about
some
them,
trash talking.
That staff, whoever they lined up, they gonna go watch that film.
Oh,
they gonna be
yeah.
prepared.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You know, it's just you gotta bring those kids back down to understand. Hey, we got 4 quarters of football, and them
Exactly.
games are long too. Like
Super
these
long.
are regulated clocks. So I've seen it to where fatigue
it
kicks in
It
one way or
plays-
the other.
You got to be in shape.
And I've seen a
minute.
lot of our teams beat some teams because they hitting hard for 4 quarters. And some of them teams that's in some of those other areas, by the time you get to 4th quarter, them Texas boys that bow, bow, and they'll lay down.
Yeah.
But you gotta jump on them, man, and handle your business. Have fun after that game. Next day, get your practice, rest up, and get right back at it.
So Bullet, Pac Prime, they'll be representing the UI Fair, Division 1 and Division 2, doing their thing. Now 11U, we got the. Let's don't talk about them boys. Southeast Dallas Wolverines.
Lead them folks along.
And I see a lot of people in these groups. You know, I've been, for once, been able to sit around and just mess around on the phone. Been able to sit around and look. I see them folks really trying to call these boys out right now.
Say, man, I don't even know why.
But you know what? I think Streets and them, I think he keeps saying it's the last ride with these boys and everything like that. That team, one thing that Lenny said, what did Lenny say? We had a year to think about this.
Yeah,
That's all that was on
to
our
get it
mind
licked
for a
back.
year.
Yeah.
To get that lick back. Streets and them the same way.
Yep.
They had a horrible minute and a half of football
Yeah, yeah,
and almost came back and still won that thing.
Yep.
yeah.
And they added 2 dogs in
Yeah.
the backfield.
I
2
don't,
more dogs to go along with what they already had.
I don't see nobody beating.
So you can holler about Rare Breeze this and Rare Breeze that.
Honestly, if they didn't get in the hole as deep as they did against Red Breed, I don't think they would have won that
a
game.
different outcome.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
They just,
I still thought they
but
were gonna win it. The crazy thing when they were right, they just had some stops down there in the red zone that prevented it.
but you know what though? This the one thing that scared me. They have been starting slow all year, and they can't come out and start slow against that team, cause it'll be deja vu almost. I don't
As long as
know
they
what
don't
it
turn
is.
the ball over. As long as they don't
Man.
turn the ball over, because they last year turnovers were points.
Right.
You can start out slow and still catch yourself, but you can't turn it over and get them.
You can't start out slow
14 to
against that
21
team.
points.
You can't start out slow against that team.
No, not against that team.
They got 2 burners.
Yeah.
So, but outside of that, man, with the pieces that Greg added to that team, man,
I like they chances,
yeah,
bro.
I expect them to go get it
Yep.
for sure.
So you SED doing what SED do on 11U.
No doubt about it.
The back-to-back state champs. This squad has won a natty before, and I believe they go out with a natty.
We're the natty. I think
You
it's
know what I'm
on their
saying?
mind.
I believe this team is focused. They got all the pieces to the puzzle, coaching wise, player wise, fan support wise.
No
they
doubt.
really got all the pieces to the puzzle that you want to check mark. You can't say you don't know it. This is what they won to. This is their 3rd year. They're third. Yeah, no, it's their 3rd year there. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing new
That
about
group,
this.
they're third. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They the vets at this natty game, so expect them to do what they do. Somebody put on here, and my fault.
Yep.
8 UTCU. I forgot the. I guess I went.
You skipped over them?
I said I went. What did I say? I said Havoc. Oh, I went to Havoc and.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
And
you
what
didn't
you
say
call it?
about
I
the
did.
D2 side.
So Division 2 side will be TCU Bulldogs.
No doubt about
this
it, Chris.
This is Chris's second
Chris'
year.
second
He
time,
came with
yeah.
12U last year.
With a whole different group.
Hey, and I think Chris learned his lesson.
Chris, no. Chris, no.
Chris, keep him out the pool.
He knows
Out
now.
the pool.
And
God.
Keisha don't be making lemonade every day. Send it over to our house.
Oh, we get
Get
some
him water.
We get some of that
We want that
lemonade.
lemonade. But
We getting that.
I think this will be this group's first time, and we didn't expect them to be here.
Nah.
We'd be lying if we said it.
Yeah.
At the end of that, even midway through the midway playoff, this team has just kept succeeding every week and kept
They rolling.
and they hot.
Yeah.
So
They peaked at the perfect
great
time.
staff, great group of kids they got. Shout out to that staff right there. I think Chris knowing what it is this second time, that he's gonna be able to get them boys corralled and
They're gonna be in the pool the night before every game. Yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah, right.
If they hear your blood pressure going, you'll be in the pool.
That means y'all just on vacation. If they gonna be in that pool, like Keisha said, lemonade will be on deck. Keisha, send us that address.
Nah, but you know what, man? Chris,
He makes some adjustments,
he
bro.
did a hell of a coaching job.
Boy, he makes some adjustments.
I got to give him his credit.
Yeah.
And man, to leave the Apaches scoreless, I go back to that game. Man, I would have lost my
Not to
house
score a
on that.
touchdown. That's add
team
that on
that-
Them
top.
people
A
put
team
up
that have
almost
been-
200 points this year.
We know.
Yeah,
Say, man.
Man, after that, I said,
they gonna win it.
wow.
Say
That's
that.
all I can say was wow.
That defense traveled, too.
And they played. They played.
They battle tested.
They're battle tested going into this
Yes,
thing.
yes.
So
Yeah.
we expect them to do what they do.
Yeah.
Be in that thing at the end, and let's keep on rolling. Back to 11U. We would say SED going to battle. We got Pac Prime going to UYFL. Pac once again, they in the mix again.
That's Donnell and them. They could easily take that.
I don't think it's easily.
Well, I'm not gonna ride with anybody but Texas. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
So-
believe that team has the talent.
They have the
Definitely. They have the talent definitely to do it.
yes to do it, no doubt.
And once again, they've played a lot of good teams.
Yeah. Yeah. Battle test.
You know what I'm saying? And when you look, I'm looking in here again. I see California. I see Michigan. I see Florida. I see Virginia. I mean,
The
it's
reason why
a
I
little
say-
bit of everything in this
The
game
reason
right
why
now.
I say easily is because I know that these guys that are coaching, you can't go to nationals without coaching. I'm sorry, you're not showing up without that. Donnell and them do a very good job of what they do.
They do.
I'm sorry, I watched it, even in state, even in defeat. They gave it all they had.
Man, you know what? I want to say the score might have been 12-6. Don't y'all quote me on this. And SED was up.
Yep.
Pac Prime was on the 5-yard line.
Yes.
4th and goal from the 5.
Yes.
Got a personal foul. Then got a false start.
Yes.
I always wonder. If
What
they
would
would have
happen
been,
if they-
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So if those kids are disciplined, don't shoot themselves in the foot, and
They
focus
in
on the
every
goal,
game.
they'll
Yes.
be in the hunt.
Yes.
They'll be in the hunt.
Yes.
The pieces are there.
They
the talent
there.
is there.
They there, bro.
And the running back, help me out.
Selden.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That kid, again, a fan.
Yes.
A fan. When he touched the ball, it's like to be able to go from 0 to
And he out of
like,
there.
like his burst is just
He hit it.
It's off
You
the
need some
chain,
more, bro?
man.
No, I just need one of these right
I am a fan of that kid, man. Obviously Rilo. I like the quarterback too.
I'm glad Rollo's
quarterback
back.
is
I'm glad
nice.
he's
Nephew.
That's
mine.
50. Ain't 50 on Lemieux. DN, McGivery.
Yep.
Say
You got
it.
him. You got Red.
They
The
can
D
build,
tackle,
man.
the D
So
tackle.
I like their squad. And again,
Yeah.
they battle tested, beat a tough Killeen team.
Yep.
And like I said, and didn't have a horrible performance versus SED.
Didn't at all.
It got away a little bit at the end.
Yeah.
But I keep going back to that particular scenario. I would have loved to see what they would have done on the 5, on the 4th down to see if they would have scored. I think it could have possibly been a little bit different of a ball game.
SED capitalized every time they messed up.
Yeah, absolutely.
They scored, went ahead. Guess what? SED do? Kick off return. Boop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that was another one,
That
too.
was a game changer.
Pack drove all the way down the
a great
field,
drive.
score, momentum switch, kick the ball out, and he gone.
And boom.
This is why I feel like they can do that easily.
Oh,
I think that they have what it takes to be able to do it.
Yep. So we go sit, and they got a loaded division. That 11U is a pretty good division, so
Well, we
that's
know-
gonna be a fun one.
We know the older
definitely
you
watch.
get, that it gets a little
that-
tougher.
That's where I think you all feel is really on their stuff.
Yeah,
Once
they
you get
super
to 10 and
on
up,
it. Yeah,
it's
hey.
pretty heavy, especially in the
Yeah.
11, 12, 13.
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
it's loaded. So 11U, we got that with Pac Prime, SED, 12U, TCU, Division 2, Southside Ducks, Division 1.
That's gonna be good.
I expect
man.
nothing less
Hey,
from both squads
yeah.
than to be where they need to be.
Man, you know what?
Even though they're in the loaded.
And I was finna say,
even though they're
every year, there's on that the 12U is tricky. Just like I talked about
always-
Cade earlier being that exceptional kid, there's always this kid that we don't know nothing about, and you get there and you like, ooh wee. And so, again, if there's somebody there that come up and stud up with Cade, then who next? Now I know TCU got 4 or 5 right behind them, ready to go. So for me, like you said, I expect nothing less out of both of those squads. I think they're gonna go get it.
Yeah.
The key is at that age group, stand focused on your goal. Y'all like to walk around Champions Gate. You know what I mean? Y'all going visiting,
on the
visiting
off
houses.
days, have fun on your off days.
Yeah.
Visiting
But on
houses.
the days where it's business, handle business. Now here's the thing: both of these 12Us, this is their first time.
Well,
That's true.
So
That's true.
that is the only
Hopefully Alex and Chris have had some intimate talks. Y'all brothers.
because even with Zeke down in Houston,
Yeah.
Zeke ain't been to Nationals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man.
And you got Zeke and Alex both being going here as I would say rookie national coaches,
Yeah.
but two very good coaches.
yeah,
Brady said we draining the pools.
Who said that?
yeah.
Boy, the TCU, I don't know if that's a coach. I think that's one of their coaches.
Man,
That's my guy. I like him.
Hey, Chris, I want to say, Chris said, which night is the Texas Sports Party? Say, you know what, man?
Wednesday.
There's a good mixture of our squads that's there, good people.
Oh.
Wednesday night, man.
Wednesday night, it's on
Everybody
the
come
It's
over,
already
man.
established.
We
Wednesday
gonna
night.
get
It's
the
tonight.
grill
It's on
going.
and popping.
This for y'all, man. Love y'all.
We're gonna-
adults.
We're gonna do
Tell
prayer
the kids
service.
supposed to be in the bed.
It's gonna be prayer service and Bible study early
There it
Wednesday,
is.
and then we're gonna get it in. Okay.
Already.
So Wednesday, hey, and Keisha bringing out a lemonade.
Yes.
So it's-
Lemonade on you, Keisha.
Hey, you know what? Just to talk about that, man. Champions Gate about to be.
A Texas
Hey,
takeover
you
too.
got. Let's go over the team. You got TCU,
Yeah.
Bullet, Havoc, Southside Ducks,
Pat.
Pac Pride, and then that's not even including cheer.
Oh, man. Yeah.
It's about to be fun out there.
Yeah,
It's
cheer.
about to be fun out
How
there.
many teams for cheer?
Hey man, we ain't got there yet, but let's talk about it. 33 teams going down there for cheer. this year.
33.
Clap it up.
Sorry.
Did y'all hear that? 33.
Tell me somebody else doing it.
33.
Shout out to Miss Lorende. Shout out to Miss Keone.
And all the
33
directors.
cheer teams in Florida. Say it's Texas sports on mine, baby.
Yeah, hey,
Y'all keep playing, talking about all this other stuff. It's Texas sports on mine. 33 cheer teams. Holla at me.
So you think you pushing that out there? And we're definitely number one in our in UIFL. We got I believe we had 2 national champions returning this year.
No doubt about it.
So shout out to those
Gold
that cheer.
blooded and SED.
Yes, they returning to come.
Yes.
I think we're gonna take a little bit more because
Yes.
we got Lufkin's gonna be right there in that piece.
No doubt about
ready
it.
to roll.
Yep.
SED and Havoc look real good.
No doubt
and then,
about it.
And then you got Rachel that's gonna do what Rachel do with her squads.
No doubt
so
about
it's
it.
gonna be a great little mixture right there with cheer.
TCU
We're
got a
gonna be there on
couple cheer
Saturday,
teams
ready to
in
roll with cheer like we do every year.
And Keone, why are you not here to talk about?
Oh, yeah, drop the ball.
Keanu's
Keone.
in vacation mode right now.
Okay.
Keanu's went to vacation mode. We've lost our cheer directors until next Saturday. We have lost them. So
And you know what? For all of the football squads,
they can.
y'all not sneaking up on nobody.
Trust me, they got the magnifying
They
glass
all
out.
want Texas sports squads. So you're gonna get everybody's best shot. It ain't no and you slink through the first. No, They come in every game.
They've been trying to get all the
And
film,
you
all
been-
everything.
oh, man.
I'm in our directors group with all the other directors from the other regions, and hey, they all trying to get it.
And don't be accepting
coming.
them friend requests right now.
Yep, they all
from
try-
the other team.
They trying to
There
get
go
you
Kiana.
stuff.
There go. Oh, hey, Kiana. Hey, look, shout out to Kiana. She just put
Oh, she
all the
brought
cheer
the teams
teams. Hey,
in
she
there?
brought all the teams in there. Hey,
Already.
I gotta
Ooh-wee.
take it back. My cheer director is not
She
on
is on-
vacation.
Hey, clap it up for Keanu, baby. Look at the squad, baby.
Yay.
Look at that.
Hey, and shout out to one thing. All our first place teams in football and cheer had paid bids to nationals.
Man,
I don't know what the league doing it.
Texas sports on mine.
For sure.
And everybody want to count numbers and pockets and things like that. It's around $20,000 once you add everything up.
Hey, man.
Everything. Hey, all our
man.
teams paid for. They registrations. They go in there. The ones that went to they had a little extra to go get some extra money for housing and stuff like that. UYFL out there. So it was
And we coming to support.
so.
Yes,
It's not nobody
yes,
doing that.
yes.
And shout out to it's not no organizations doing what our organizations are doing.
Teams,
The
if
right
you're
way.
about to go to nationals, drop your team's Cash App tag in the comments, just the Cash App tag, and I'll throw it on the screen before the end of the show. Just so if somebody wants to donate before
Absolutely.
next week, they can.
Say Ray,
Young
said,
Ray
I
said,
wonder-
no
I wonder
doubt
when my
about it.
YouTube went up in views. Yeah, you got all the SCD footage, man.
Yeah.
Hey, they done found you.
Say, bro.
Say, our YouTube too.
Y'all think it's a game.
Hey, our platform and
That
everything
foot,
like
that footage
followers
stuff
and
is
everything
real.
up.
They gonna be all over that. I was privy. See, I was a newbie last year, but all the Virginia people and all that, yeah, we sat around, we had cigars, we did it like we do. Them teams be on y'all road. They be trying to figure it out, man. So hey, trust and believe, y'all views gonna go up, all that good stuff. They gonna get that intel on you. So if you want it out there, leave it out there. If you don't, just know the target is on your back because you're in Texas sports. It just is what it is.
Simple as that. But
Simple as that.
I think we might break the record this year though.
Yeah, we trying to break the
most
record.
natties in 1 year.
Yeah.
Football and cheer. I think we might bring more home than anybody that there is. I think this is probably one of our better lineups. We've had some great lineups.
Yeah, for sure.
We've had some great lineups that have went down there. But I think overall this year, I think we have some. We just going. We went to 12. So in 13, you Southside Ducks represent. Now that 13U division, that's gonna be a haul.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You literally got 13 states,
Yeah.
and then out of them, I would say 11 out of the 12, 10 out of 13 are dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt.
From KC Outlaws, Southern Cal Trojans. So, I mean, it's
We talking about 13U,
It-
right?
yes.
We already know
that
what they
bracket. I saw that when
Them
Matt
boys
said that over
say.
to me. I was like,
do. Say, say.
boy, it's some heat in that thing.
Don't come in it. Don't come in
it's-
it.
and
thinking
And don't
it's
be
a cakewalk.
underestimating them teams from Carolinas. Them Carolina teams, they may not look like they all put together. They
Every
will
year.
blow you out.
Hey,
They will blow you out. So be prepared.
Yeah, NC Giants they with it, y'all.
And like,
And
and
MOT Cowboys,
Yeah.
they with it, y'all. Like it's a couple of them that is with these shits, and they come with it. They just like us.
Yep.
Down here, so Nationals, man, that's kind of that's everybody in there. I think I touched on everybody that's going. Man, big ups to all the boys that put it together, cause and I seen the topics of everybody talking about teams that made it and didn't take their kids and do all those things. It takes a planning process. It takes an organization structure.
Yeah.
And it's people that's watching this thing that ain't in our league too right now. And
Yeah.
when you're looking for a home,
Exactly.
yeah.
our teams got it. If you want teams that are structured, know what they're doing, have quality coaching, they here. You know what I'm saying? So when we get a ton of inboxes of parents that move into the city,
Yep.
move into the state, hey, we got a thing, and we go send them to them every time. So keep sending us the inboxes. We'll make sure we funnel the kids to the area that they're in and stuff like that. But I gotta give it when you look at all the guys right now that are going to nationals, you got Curry and Havoc, been there, done that, and they're gonna be in top notch the whole way.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
TCU, everything's gonna be structured the whole way.
Yeah.
Southside Ducks, this ain't their first rodeo.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be taken care of the whole way. You go down there with SCD, you know what Greg and them doing.
Yeah.
Greg, this ain't nothing new for how he takes care of the Wolverines over there.
Yeah.
You know, Packard, I talked to them the other day about what they got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody talked with everybody got everything together, and it's gonna be a beautiful situation. These kids are gonna have the time of their life.
Yeah.
It's something that they'll get to remember. Something I ain't get to do when I was younger.
Yeah.
It was make it to Florida.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
You ain't kidding.
so, man, shout out to all our presidents. I say it all the time, but man, the best in the game, all of them. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
and support each other.
Yes.
We down there, man. We all we got. Like real talk.
And really do that.
And I'm gonna
Don't
tell
just,
you
don't
something.
just do it on Facebook. Really
And
do
yeah,
it.
when you're on the sideline, man, Chris, correct me if I'm wrong. Memphis last year with TCU's 12U.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
They were playing the game, man, and really, Memphis was just going through the motion.
He was.
You know what I mean? His coaches didn't see it. I'm standing there. I start yelling for the kid every play. Let's go. The kid can't block you. So he come out next play. Pop! Quarterback sack. So cheering
matters.
these kids on, man, that matters.
It matters.
They don't have their normal organization craft.
Yep.
Because most teams are coming down there as an individual squad.
Yep.
Even if your organization with a couple of teams, it's still not your typical weekend when we're playing at home.
Exactly.
So you gotta be their support. When your game is over, put them kids' equipment in the van. If it's another team from Texas playing,
Support
go
them.
support them.
Yes.
We
It
don't have
helps
no
these
back-to-back
kids,
games.
man.
You ain't playing 2 games in the same day.
Stay,
So-
man, rock with them, man. I'm rocking with everybody. Hey, bring me some girl.
That's all
Y'all
I'm
see me
saying.
rocking it.
Y'all
Bring
gonna-
me some girl.
Look, let me just say this. It's a little different access for us, so bring us the gear. Bring us the gear. We gonna rep.
Send us some pictures of it too, so I can make sure you know.
so I can,
we like to,
coordinate. Say,
we like, hey,
yeah, we
you
like
know
to
what
get
I mean?
fly, man. We like to get fly, you know. So yeah,
So that'll be what it is at Nationals, man. I can't wait. Shout out to everybody going, everybody safe travels. I know a lot of people are leaving tomorrow and Saturday. They're getting ready for UFL. I think Battle got to be there on Monday, so they'll probably be leaving out on those days, Monday or Tuesday. So shout out to everybody, man. Be safe. Let's get down there. Let's take over Florida. Let's have a great week down there.
Yes.
Let's do our thing. I think we come back now. I think next weekend we talking about some national champions, and we're gonna have fun celebrating when they come back to Texas. So that's that with national, state, and now what's that? Oh, now we got All-Star Weekend, y'all. This will be the first annual. It's gonna be the annual thing coming. December 16th through the 18th in Denton, Texas, will be the Texas Sports All-Stars. I think we pretty much we're almost through majority of them. Some of y'all coaches have made it hard for us to get through the thing, but we should be having everybody else drop tomorrow. We did add 5U flag. Everybody kept asking about it, so we added 5U flag. Everybody sending their kids to me today and yesterday. They'll start voting on it tomorrow, and we should have all the kids out definitely by Sunday of who made the 5U flag teams. They'll be playing the SEC Conference 5U All-Stars. For the most part, everybody's kind of done their thing. If you haven't seen your team come up yet, like I think 7U Division 2 is the only one that probably ain't out. 7U Division 2 will be out tomorrow. Had to get all that situated and stuff like that, but looks like they're good to go.
I'm looking forward to that too.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
To see that many great athletes,
Yep.
and then it's gonna be Pro Bowl style, y'all. So this isn't something where we're gonna have 100 practices and all those things. It's gonna be
we
just
are
like
showcasing the kids, y'all.
It's a showcase of their talents. We go let the coaches have fun. We go build some bonds out here, close some of these gaps.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We got coaches on all the different staffs coaching in these games. So this is more than just a beat my chest and type deal. This is a time for us to come together as a league, for us to come together as a community, come together as a state.
As my brethren would say, fellowship.
Yes, we're gonna fellowship.
And have fun that weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Support your team. You still get to represent for your conference.
Yes.
So East
Absolutely.
Texas gets to represent for the East.
Yep.
South Texas gets to represent for the South. North gets to represent for the North.
Now,
Division
what
1, Division
will
2.
they be wearing? And then also, are you guys still accepting sponsors for that event?
So definitely, sponsors definitely. But everybody has uniforms. Everybody they're already assigned uniforms. So each conference has theirs. Y'all kind of thought was hero uniforms.
Yeah, the
that
hero uniforms
that everybody has.
As far as Texas sports, Division 1, Division 2, and East Texas conferences all have the navy pants with a different color top for their respective conference, and then Denton has their colors for their league or for their conference, should I say, and then same with SEC.
Yeah.
So man, it's gonna be a fantastic event. It's been a lot of work getting this thing put together. Our first time doing it. We've learned a lot, but it's been a process. But enjoy it. At the end of the day, it's set up strategically for everybody to have plenty of playing time and for these kids to showcase their talents. As Dana said, it will be true Pro Bowl style. So defensive coaches, no blitzing. You lining up base defenses, those linebackers got to read and run. All right, so it's truly for these kids to showcase their talents. That's why the week of, you'll get 1, maybe 2 practices, and then let's play. Put in the base offense and let them do what they do. Alex, don't be trying to run that razzle-dazzle with the triple reverse. And let's have fun with it, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing the coaching staffs, being able to see some different kids. You have those household names on teams, but there's a lot of talent in this league.
And we know them, too.
Yeah. So I can't wait to see it.
Yep.
Man, so all the rest of the All-Star schedules, informations, for teams that are traveling, we got the hotel situated and everything. So I think we sent that out. But now it's on our website. We'll be posting that link out with the rest of the All-Star information as far as schedules, practice setups, the staff. So we're just about done putting all the staffs together. Just waiting on some coaches to finish their assignment of who they're assigning to be in that spot for them in that particular age group. Like I say, 5U is still voting. I see y'all asking about 6U. It's already been hard enough. to try to get everybody to get their stuff in. We'll definitely add it next year.
Yeah.
But this year I think we learned a lot. We see what we got to fix and where we got to start out with it next year and different things like that. And I think everybody has a lot more awareness of it too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, but
once you guys see it, you'll get more understanding of what we're trying to do.
Yeah. But we'll be playing in Denton. We'll be at the new Denton High facility. They have 4 fields out there. And but we'll be playing on the main one. We'll have some extra games going.
It is a weekend event as well, y'all.
Yeah, so you'll see the schedule.
It is a weekend event.
So some levels will play one, some levels will play multiple. It just depends on how that matches up. But you'll be seeing the schedule. We're putting that together right now. So all All-Star information will be coming. If you have any questions, feel free to inbox us, shoot us an email. Make sure you get everything taken care of. Send your confirmation emails in, take care of your little payment, and we'll be contacting you because I know they're already starting to issue some uniforms out in different conferences already. East Texas, Jeff will be contacting y'all to get all that set up for next weekend for you guys. DFW, you'll probably be contacting
for sure.
Division 2, and then D1 will be knocking y'all out right after Nationals and stuff like that. So let's get ready to roll, man. So that's really it on All-Star. If you got questions, hit us up, and we'll go through that. He said, are you getting coach's shirts? No, y'all representing y'all orgs.
Right, but wear your coach's shirts from your organization.
Yes,
you come out there with a wife beater, just come on over and sit down with me.
Yeah, we want y'all representing your organization.
Wear your organization stuff.
This is a weekend for everybody to represent for their organization.
And you don't want to be out there looking like you're not well represented for your organization. That defeats the purpose.
Yes.
This is a brotherhood fellowship thing. Represent your org, man. And represent the kids that made that All-Star team. Okay?
Great question, Sam. Yes, we will be doing all of our league awards that weekend. As far as MVPs, Heismans, and all that stuff, we'll be issuing out all those awards that weekend. Coach of the Year, our organization kickback checks, all that stuff. We'll be issuing all that stuff out that weekend. That's going to be a great weekend, just of fellowshipping and fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Closing out the season for 2022 and revealing what's coming out for 2023 because there's going to be some surprises for that too that weekend.
Speaking of 2023, we have to talk about the events that are coming up.
Well, 2023, you know, the usual what we have going on, 7-on-7 Battle of the Bigs. It'll be kicking off April 2nd. All that information is about to get out for that. Spring football, that's going to be coming out. Something that we're going to be doing different this year. We want to talk about it real fast?
Sure.
So, normally we've always done 7-on-7 Battle of the Bigs and spring football separate days. We're going to pull it all on one now. So you're going to be able to do spring football and 7-on-7 Battle of the Bigs on Sundays. So that's going to be something different that we haven't done before. But guess what? It's going to be a party all day, y'all. you know how it is at our 7-on-7 Battle of the Bigs. It's going to be an all day. It's going to be an all day event. But you'll be able to get your Saturdays back. You know what I'm saying? If you got players that do other things.
That makes a difference. I'm glad to hear that.
It's going to be something. It does. It gets your Saturdays back, man. So it's going to be something that's going to be different, something that's fun. But it's going to be a great environment. 7-on-7 Battle of the Bigs as you'll see when it drops, you already popped that flyer up there. Well, hey, you see it's going statewide.
Go on and lock in
You
there.
see it's going statewide, so you're going to be able to talk to us in South Texas, talk to us in H-Town, talk to us in East Texas, all these areas, and we're going to see who really talking about doing that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hits us up every year. Hey, bring it to this area, bring it to this area. So now
I don't do nothing
you want the season? We have people in place in these areas that are ready to roll, and now it's time to do it. So Battle of the Big 7-on-7, all areas.
So
spring-
it's like a tour.
no, they're gonna have
Everybody have a
everybody
season.
have a season. We'll come together.
okay.
We'll come
together
together
at the end.
for a big tournament at the end.
Okay.
Obviously with spring football, we'll be doing spring football here in DFW. South Texas Cookie and the other areas, they'll be doing spring football down there. We'll probably be linking up on that thing too. It's gonna be a lot more information. We'll have that meeting in January for spring football and spring sports period. We'll have that meeting for that. Now basketball, we just had one of our first basketball meetings last night. Shout out to everybody who hopped on that. There was a lot of people on there. You want to talk about that real fast?
Yep, just had the interest meeting last night for basketball, the first one. If you're looking for a basketball home, get with our basketball director, RJ Davis. His number is on the flyer as well, or you can hit myself up. Man, basically what we're finna try to do is bring that same excitement that we put in football with basketball. We got a lot of things that we're trying to implement and just bring it back to, again, that ultimate experience for the kids. I mean, we're looking at doing commentators. Like, we want to feel like they're on ESPN. All-Star. We will do an All-Star. So it's going to be live.
Now, are you guys only doing male basketball? or-
Girls and boys, absolutely. So we are going to offer for the boys age per 6 through 14. 13 and 14 will group together, but 6 through 14. It has to be a minimum of 6 squads in each one. If, let's say on the 9, if there's not 6, then that 9 and 10 will be grouped together. But so we're going to put it out there. A lot of people have been asking, so we're going to see what it do. The Fort Worth location will be at North Crowley. I got a call in tomorrow for the Dallas location. So once it's secure, I will pop that out. As of right now, we do have Impact, which is a new facility in Arlington on the radar. But we're looking to get another location in Dallas as well to try to cut down that travel for everybody. So be on the lookout for it. Like I said, do not wait too long. Get locked in. Registration is now open. Give myself or RJ a call. We're going to have some fun with the basketball.
I had an interesting question on here. They ask about All-Star Cheer. Is that something we want to
I
entertain?
don't think they're doing it. I don't think Renee and them are doing it.
No, okay.
They'll probably mess with it next year, but
Okay.
no, I don't think it's gonna happen this year. I think we kind of covered a little bit of everything, man. Rolling in the hey, we'll have a show obviously going to nationals, and we'll be having coverage. I mean, not
I can't-
nationals, All-Star weekend, but we will be going live.
We're going to go. You know what?
We'll be live in Florida.
You know, Florida, it's going to be pretty live.
be on the big stage.
Period. We're going to be on the big stage.
we gonna
There's
be on
no
the big
telling
stage.
where you're going to catch us.
In the
Just
VIP
stay
room.
tuned. If it go live, it's going to be live. It's going to be live. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be fun, man. Shout out to everybody. Everybody travel safe. Y'all got anything, fellas, before we
I
out here?
have something.
Oh, my bad. Go, Jay.
So we've been keeping up with a lot. We kept up with the score. We kept up with a lot all season.
We did.
Now there's one thing that I've been keeping up with in secrecy.
Uh-oh.
And it's gonna pop on the screen here in just a little bit because we're making some progress. And I gotta give you your props, Corey. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
So we're making some progress with the beard.
Oh.
And
Let's go. Hey, y'all see it coming back in. There it is.
you know,
That's cold. That's cold. That's cold. It's coming back.
Couldn't, you know.
You see it's coming back.
She said she been
petty.
quiet.
Boy, you doing good. Boy, you doing good. Hey, anybody want to know the secret?
Some people can't grow
What's the secret?
beards.
Herb?
Hey, man, you got to get that sheen on that beard.
Hey,
man.
if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Ask me announcers, I'll tell you about it.
Say, y'all, man, hey, 2020. I mean, I know it's a closeout of this part right here. We'll close out officially after All-Star, but man, shout out to everybody for a great season, man. Shout out to all the parents, players, coaches, kids, sponsors, staff, everybody
Future
who's played a part.
sponsors.
Yes,
Absolutely.
it's been a great season. It's been a great. I can't really say nothing really bad about the season, man. Even after how
Been a fun season.
had the preseason. I know we had some rule changes and different things with the safety stuff. And thank you. I know it was a little rough at times. People want to cuss us out about the no bags and all that stuff, man. But understand, at the end of the day, it was just about trying to be as safe as we could possibly be.
Absolutely.
Was it 100% prevent everything? No, it didn't. But for the most part, this probably was one of our best seasons as a whole, organization-wise. Everybody really did their thing. It was truly very competitive.
Yeah.
Very, very competitive, as it is every year.
Absolutely.
But cheer, best season of cheer ever.
Yeah, off the chain.
Hey,
Off the chain.
we don't say it enough. Lorende and Kiani, best in the game. I don't care who comes up with something new, who comes and does something else. Those two are going to keep being the innovators of this youth cheer game. You know what I'm saying? And to our audience, people, everything, like they're going to continue to be what they are at this thing, man. Just innovators, and they keep showing when these teams go to nationals. They have truly changed the platform. But thank y'all. We will see y'all in
I
Florida.
want to add one
Go ahead.
thing. Most importantly, man, in Florida, have fun. You can't lose when you already won. So everybody that has gotten to this point, you did what you had to do. And again, there are some kids that'll never get there. As Dana said, I played. That in Power Warner, that's what we was trying to do. Get to Florida. So, and some of these kids will never go back.
Yep.
So coaches, parents, pat yourself on the back. But you can't lose when you already won. So enjoy.
Hey, I'm still your team mom's favorite cause. I think they said it all. Catch us in Florida. It's going down. That's all I got to say.
Hey, last but not leastly,
Texas sports. Anyway,
one bite. Hey man,
Already.
Hey man, Ray is welcome us into his establishment.
Yes.
And let us shoot the show here all year, man. We thank him for what he's done. Thanks to the people that came support. He was telling us about people who have been coming through and just supporting and eating and enjoying themselves here, man. This is a fresh business that he has right here, and every time we come in here, he's added more. He's done more.
He brought us.
it ain't just wings. Got them salmon bites too.
Yes.
Got them salmon bites.
And where can we find One Bites?
One Bites, 303 South Cedar Ridge Drive, right here in Duncanville, Texas. Let me say, I thank Texas Sports Live. Some of the improvements, a lot of the stuff that is going to be going on is because of you guys shouting us out every day, Semi-Pro Live, actually putting this thing on and doing all of the actual editing and things. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Everybody that's out there that supported us while we were out there doing the wings, doing the championships and things of that sort, man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all actually helped a lot as far as furthering my business in general, okay? So just know that I will be giving back. I heard there was a couple of pizza parties. I don't know if they're in the area or not, but you know, the pizza parties is on us. We will provide those. And at Nationals, if there's an upset that y'all know, let us know here in Texas. Those that actually win Nationals.
Maybe the team that win nationals.
When
huh?
they win Nationals, the full meal is on me.
No.
You guys come up here,
I
have
heard
a
it.
good time.
So we're having a nationals party.
A
Right
Nationals-
here, that one bite.
Hey,
That's what I'm talking about, right?
Hey, you know what?
Already, there it
I
is.
appreciate
it don't
y'all.
get no better than that, right?
For
there.
real.
Literally, I
For real.
appreciate y'all. Anything that we can
That's
do
what's
for
up.
the kids and for y'all organization. Let me say this, Dana, Irv, Corey, man, y'all are great friends of mine. Y'all have become family of mine also.
right.
So I want to say this, man, whatever we can do for the basketball, football, let's keep this thing rolling. Hell, y'all heard me on the mic, so I'll announce the games if y'all need
Yeah,
me.
already.
Let me know, guys. I appreciate you guys. And remember, grown folks, we got a Christmas party here December the 10th. It's a casino night, so y'all come on out.
Ooh, there it is.
If y'all have not made it to Nationals, y'all come on out. I'll give Jasmine all the info for the Christmas party. That way she can go ahead and shoot that out for you guys. But it's a full casino. I'm turning my whole restaurant into a casino.
And
Here for
hey,
Y'all come on
totally
and have-
classy events.
Yeah,
We've
classy
been,
events.
we've enjoyed ourselves.
Absolutely.
The
The
Friendsgiving
man
was
know what
fun.
he's doing, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Friendsgiving was fun, man.
Absolutely.
Come on out. Oh, Dana, one more thing before I leave. I'm giving out bikes the week before Christmas, and I want Texas Sports Live to be here to
Okay.
actually put that on.
Okay.
If you know any kids that are a part of y'all
Definitely.
organization that are
Absolutely.
less fortunate, y'all come out here and grab y'all a bike. We'll have almost about 250 bikes in the building.
Oh, wow.
So
Absolutely.
y'all come on out and have a good time, man. We will have
When
Santa
will that
Claus.
be?
I'll let you know the
Give
specific
me the date.
But
You know,
I
we
have
know we
Santa
rocking
Claus.
with
Santa
you.
Claus will be
Yeah.
here taking pictures too.
Okay.
So
That's
I
what's
have
up.
a whole setup. So
Oh, we
guys,
definitely
I
in the building.
appreciate
Yeah.
you guys one more time. Thank you to Texas Sports Live, Semi Pro Live for actually just coming out here and being a part of One Bites. Y'all are family to me. Every organization that's a part of this organization, this league, I appreciate you guys. Y'all are family to me also. I love every last one of y'all. Thank y'all, man, for real.
What's up? That's what's up. Yeah, that's good stuff, y'all.
Man, hey, end of the day, y'all, that's what it's about. It's about our community. It's about everybody here, man. And everybody supporting each other, man. We'll see y'all in Florida. We'll be live. You'll see us on the stage with some of the teams that are going to be down there, man. We'll be everywhere supporting. Good luck to everybody, man. Thank y'all for a great season, man. We'll see y'all when we after Nationals.
Y'all be
We out.
safe.